everyone, it's Susie. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to Dragonfly Beez Resell Journey. This video, I have a ThredUP box, and it's from Suwanee, Georgia. And this is a 5-pound DIY jewelry rescue box. The funny thing is, I'm in New York, and I've only been getting these from Georgia and Arizona. I haven't gotten one from the neighboring state of Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. So let's open this and see what they sent. So this is a 5-pound DIY. If you've been following me, the ones I've gotten so far, I have to say, weren't too bad at all. So, nice packing pillows. Oh, they have a new sticker. Hey, nice picks. I sure hope so. So, let's grab the bag. I'm gonna just take it out from the paper. Oh gosh, it's stuck onto the paper. Well, here's the receipt. Let's try this once again. Oh, 5 pounds. Okay, here we go. Let me put the box down. So like I said, rescue box, $44. And with tax and shipping, it comes out to about $54 and change for me. So oh, it ripped anyway. Whatever. Okay. So let's have some first looks. Oh gosh. You see those cords? They look familiar. I gotten many of these similar necklaces before in the previous bag. I wonder if it was also from Georgia. It may well be. So, okay, here you see lots of those same type of necklaces. And then we have something on card. Oh, this is a pretty pendant. These go with those cord necklaces. We have some tassels. We have bracelets. Okay. So I'm going to empty this out in a tray, and then we'll go over everything. Be right back. Okay, let's start off with the cord necklaces. Yeah. These cords are 9 inches in drop, fully extended. I see that we have 4 of these teardrop ones, and let me show you them. Here's one, and there's the back of it. The second one, that's a pretty one. It has the swirl design, and the back of it is different. This bale is a black enamel. This one's a brass. Here's another one that is brass, and it's black enamel on both sides. But I noticed one is polished, and the other side's a bit rough. And then this one here, okay, this is not actually a teardrop. This is more of an oval. So you have this design. This one has it looks to be like a copper tone bale, and the back of that looks like this. So that's 3 teardrop ones. This oval, here's another oval. This is much bigger. This also has a copper tone bale, nice pink swirls, and more orange on the opposite side. So we have these 3 teardrops, these 2 ovals, and then 7 squares. They're a mix of copper tone bales, black enamel bales. Let's see, 5 black enamel bales, 2 copper tone bales. So these square ones, I mean, these are really cute. You have a metallic swirl design on one side. You have this on the other. This one here, that's a pretty one. And it's purple glitter on the opposite side. Now these, yellow, pink, and orange. And then you have this. So many to go through. This one looks like a copper glitter on a black background. Oh, and it's the same on the opposite side. I see one that's similar. Yeah, it is. So we have 2 of these. And here's another square one that's looks like this motorcycle, and looks like that on the opposite side. And the last one in this square shaped group is this one here, very pastel colors, and the opposite side has more of a pink and orange. So I guess I can show them like this. These 5 have the black bale. They're all new. These 2 have the copper tone bale. These 2 ovals, and these 3 teardrops. And there's more, so moving on. The next group are more of a rounded triangular shaped pendant. Oh, by the way, they each have a lobster claw and extender. But like I said, they are 9 inches in drop, fully extended. So these are really fun. They have these glittery circles in them. And the back of them all have this design. These all have a brass tone bale. The first one is more of an orangey, blue, fiery tone. This one is pink, AB coated, nice rainbow colors. They both have a black backdrop. These 2, are they similar? Let's take a look at these 2. These are purple. No, they're not. This one has like a creamy background. This one has a black background. And the other one here has a green and pink tone to it with a black enamel background. Now, this one here, let's take a look at this. Oh, this is more like a gunmetal tone. And it has like a beige backdrop. Now, these 2 are they the same? I think so. Oh, they look like caramel drops on black backgrounds. And the last one here is this. 2 tones each of those cabs with a white or off-white background. So we have these 9 rounded triangular shaped pendant cord necklaces. And next is the circular ones. Here we have the circular shaped pendants, and this one has a copper tone bale. These 2 have brass tone bales. These 2 have black enamel, and this last one has a silver tone bale. So let's look at the copper tone one. This has a matte black coating on one side, and the opposite side is like that's like a deep red with some sparkly glitter in there. So that's the first one. The second one has a brass tone bale with the green glitter. And then you have 2 shades of blue glitter on the opposite side. This brass tone pendant has a pale pink color, and the opposite side has a pink and gray swirl. The next one has a black enamel bell with this very soothing bluish green color, and it is the same on the other side. This one also has a black bell. It has a black, is that black? It's black and blue with the white swirl design on one side. And the opposite side is this design. And the last one is the silver tone bell circular pendant. Nice creamy color on one side and blue on the other. So we have these. Now that's it for the cord necklaces. Let's look to see what other jewelry this box has to offer. All right, let's look at some necklaces. This very first one is very special. Do you know what that is? That's depicting a jailhouse door. The lock is like a heart shape, and it's attached to a chain. And on the back of it, it is signed NWP and copyright 1917. This is a Jailed for Freedom pendant necklace. Let's talk a little history. Who knew that I would be talking about this subject? This is originally a pendant necklace that was awarded to the suffragettes here in the U.S. who were jailed. This honors those women who were willing to go to jail for liberty or showing love of country and devotion to democracy. This was designed by someone by the name of Nina Allender in December of 1917. In January of that year, President Woodrow Wilson opposed the suffrage amendment. And the leader of NWP, which actually stands for the National Woman's Party, was Alice Paul. She had pickets at the gates of the White House. So women would stay on duty around the clock in all weather conditions in front of the gates of the White House. They had threats. They faced physical violence and taunting. So they basically asked the president, well, how long must women wait for their liberty? And then they used the president's own words against him and pointed out, well, you know, he was being hypocritical for leading the country into the First World War to defend freedom while denying it for the women of his own country. So crowds attacked these women, suffragists, and destroyed their banners, their picket signs, because they believed they were being disloyal in a time of war. In the summer of that same year, 1917, I guess mid-July, July sometime, police arrested 168 women for obstruction of traffic. So the ones that refused to pay the fines were sent to jail, and they actually went on hunger strikes, but they were force-fed. And Miss Paul was also imprisoned, and she was even threatened to be sent to an insane asylum. So reports of this long sentences and abuse and the courage of these suffragists became widely public, which resulted in all the prisoners being released in November of 1917. And then in 1920, that's how the 19th Amendment to the Constitution became about, where women were granted rights to vote. I just let that train go by. Anyway, online, I found this particular jailhouse door in a form of a brooch, as well as a pendant necklace, but I've seen them in silver tone. I've seen them on sites called History List, as well as the Alice Paul Institute, I guess it was. I've seen them on Amazon as a pin, but I've seen them in silver tone, and they were quite different because the lock was not heart-shaped, and there was not a chain. It was more like a rope, and none of them had these markings on the back, NWP, as well as that copyright 1917. So this here has a 9-inch drop, and this particular, well, this pendant, well, I think it was a brooch that was issued to each woman that was released that year in November of 1917. So, like I said, the ones I've seen, even the back was plain. Like, it was just flat. There was no texture to it. But I haven't found one that had the markings on it. So, if this is in fact that old, it would be considered antique. So we have this amazing pendant necklace honoring the women of that time. So yeah, pretty good stuff here. Next necklace, this looks to be a howlite pendant. Yeah, I believe so. Look how thick it is. It is attached to this matte gold setting. There's the back side, and there is this matte gold very long chain. It has that sliding mechanism where you can just pull these and make the necklace shorter or longer, whichever fits you best. But measuring it as is, this has a drop of 15.5 inches, which makes this a 31-inch necklace, and I couldn't find any maker's mark on it. But it, kind of reminds me of a Madewell piece. So we have this very nice one, and it's in pretty nice condition. Now this one here is really pretty, very pretty, and it surprised me because this is a J. Crew. Most of the time, when I find J. Crew, majority of them have that antique gold tone finish. But look at the chain. It's almost like a Figaro chain. And there is this elongated lobster claw with the jewelry tag J. Crew, and you have that little rhinestone. You have a very long extender, which is 3 inches long, with a little loop at the end. And then let me show you this. This is in really nice condition. You have this like a coin. It's a bit domed too, and it's a little thicker than a quarter. And you have this glass rhinestone. You have a pearl, and then you have this really fun dangling piece with beautiful, I believe they're crystal rhinestones hanging off of it. So we have this necklace, and the drop on this is 12 inches long. So 24-inch necklace with a 3-inch extender by J. Crew. This one here, this is This is a really heavy chevron. You see how thick that is? It's a chevron style pendant. Looks a bit distressed to me. In this matte gold tone, and then 3 of the chevron stripes are filled with rhinestones. They are there. This is the back. Two-tone. Then you have the chain attached to it, which is a really lovely box chain. And this is very long as well. This has a Lifesaver clasp, a jewelry tag with the letter M for Made Well. Made Well is a division of J. Crew. And this has a drop of 15 inches. Really long. Beautiful chain though. And I guess, let's see. I guess it can be doubled. So we have these necklaces. Moving on to more. Let's take a break here so I can show you what a subscriber sent me. She bought some craft items, single earrings in fact, and she made them into magnets. So she sent me these photos that I wanted to show you. So they were single earrings and she just placed the magnets on the back, and I think they're really fun. And she sells them. So in addition to single earrings, she took necklace components and made them into magnets. Check these out. Aren't they nice? Look at that lion. So if you had purchased any craft items, send me your before and after photos. I would love to feature them here. And thank you to my wonderful subscriber for sharing this with us. Next up, let's look at some necklaces. Yeah, look at this one. This is pretty special. This is made by White House Black Market. It is a multi-strand. Look at the decorative bar on top. Has a lobster claw. Everything is intact here. This first strand is amazing. Look at these beautiful medallions made up of rhinestones and faux pearls. Then you have a strand of smaller faux pearls, followed by another strand of larger ones. Then the last strand is made up of 3 strands. Here's a strand of rhinestones. This one is a gold tone Rolo chain. And then you have it finished off with a strand of faux pearls, the same size as these. Oh, even the middle has 2 faux pearls in the center. So this one here, let's measure this drop before I lift it up. So pretty. And it's made very, very well. This here, I would say, about 7.5 inches. And then you do have a nice long extender. And there's a bead at the end. And this extender is a little over 4 inches long. So let's pick this up now. Take a closer look at it. Wow. Many strands. Just really very nice. Okay, look at those rhinestones. Look at how they shine. Really beautiful piece. I have to say it's in really nice condition. There is the jewelry tag. The bar that has the initials. Like so. It's WHBM, and let's pick it up. Look at the back side. There's the back. Really beautiful necklace by White House Black Market. This is such a pretty piece. I am not disappointed in this ThredUP box thus far. So we have this one. The next necklace, it's kind of like a bib style. Has this beautiful cluster of prong set rhinestones, different sizes. There is a gunmetal tone chain with this type of lifesaver clasp. Very nice. Let's measure this one. I would say almost an 8.5 inch drop. No maker's mark, but look at these. Really pretty. And there's the back side. You see how you have that ring design and each one of those rhinestones are attached like so. So you have this one, which I like. This next one is gold tone. It has these really pretty black glossy enamel ovals in kind of graduated sizes. Nice gold tone chain. It has a lobster claw. There is an extender with a bead at the end. No maker's mark, I think. Let's see. This has a 7-inch drop and you can extend it. So let's bring this up. Great condition. There is the back side, and I see no wear, and I see no name. But nice chain, lobster claw. So we have this one. Next up, we have this huge, long seed bead necklace. Look at how it is finished off. You have these brass tone. You just slip it through. Ugh. And you wear it like that. I guess this can be worn many different ways. You can have that on the side. You can have it on the bottom. You can have it on the back. This is a really interesting closure. Wow. Look at the back of it. You see how it is attached with the thread? Maybe someone repaired this, because they sure put a lot of thread in there. I see some wear on the back. Yeah, this is brass, so it oxidized right where the copper hook is. This needs a good polish. I just can't get over how this is hooked together. So you know what? Let me measure it like so. The seed beads, multiple strands in this, I don't know, metallic brass tone color. The drop is about, almost 14 inches long. Really interesting necklace, but can be worn many different ways. And these are glass, so there is some weight. So we have this one. Okay, next up we have some bracelets. I think this will end part 1 after I'm done with these. I noticed there's a bunch of craft items left, a bunch of watches, and even a belt, and maybe 1 or 2 necklaces. I'm not sure. But all right, let's go over this group here. Here is a leather bracelet, and it says Briar on it. I'm not familiar with Briar, but as you can see, there are these notches where you can size it. There's a brass button. So as is This is sitting at almost 7.5 inches in circumference. So we have this briar leather bracelet. Next up are these bangles. This one has black enamel. It's like a brassy tone. It is 8 inches in circumference. It's okay, yeah. So we have that. What's this? This is also a brass tone bangle. A little bigger, 8.25 inches in circumference. We have this one. Here's some stretch bracelets. This has an excellent stretch, and I have to say these feel like glass. So we have this very pretty faux pearl stretch bracelet. Next is oh, this is cold. These beads are cold. Some type of quartz. You even have this crackled. Wow, that looks like that actually looks like a rutilated quartz. See that? There's some glass faceted beads and a charm. It says snaffle bit. Am I reading that right? Snaffle bit. The stretch is not wonderful on this, but it still can be worn. You can easily roll it on your over your hand to your wrist, but the beads are so pretty. And I would say you can wear this, but I would want it to be restrung if I were to wear it often. You see? So we have this one by Snafflebit. Never heard of that. Here, oh, this is another one that's not, the stretch is not the best, but you have these crackly, these feel cold too. Blue crackle beads along with those purple ones, and even rhinestone covered rondelles. Then you have that silver tone bead. Hi, can you see me? Right there. And then last in this group, it's a matte silver tone magnetic bracelet. This does look like leather in an ivory tone. You have these little buttons in tricolors: silver, brass, and gunmetal. And then you have these, see these? These are rhinestones. That's cute. So let's place this on the mandrel. It goes down to, I would say, safely, let's say 7 inches in circumference. So we have this magnetic bracelet. Oh, I didn't realize the bottom strand is filled with rhinestones. And yay, they're all there. So we have this group of bracelets. So yeah, I think this will wrap up part 1 of this 5-pound DIY rescue box from ThredUP. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me that thumbs up. If there's anything you'd like to purchase, email me. Email me at dragonflybeez@gmail.com. I placed the instructions in the beginning of the video after my intro. I also placed them below in the description box. If anything sells, I will create a sold list, and that will be a pinned comment below. That means it's always going to be the first comment that you see. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That way you get in on these deals. Ring the bell, choose all notifications, so you'll be alerted when I post part 2. If you notice, I've been posting every Sunday and Tuesday of each week. So this is posting on a Sunday. So 2 days from now, on Tuesday, part 2 will be available. So look out for that. And comment below. Tell me what you think of these ThredUP DIY boxes that I've been lucky enough to get. Haven't gotten any new ones. These were sitting around for a while, and I got to open them. I think the next box that I do unbox may be from America's Thrift Supply. It's another source that I will try. And yeah, tell me about your experiences. Did you get a ThredUP DIY box? Were you happy with it? Would you buy one again? Yeah, I'm just curious as to how your sourcing finds have been. And lastly, I just want to thank everyone so very much for tuning in, for subscribing, for being here, and I appreciate you. So until next time, I'll see you in part 2. Have a good day. Bye now.